y'all. Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Keisha, and thank you so much for clicking on this video today. Your girl is back with another video. I am doing another Askkay. Don't worry about that. I got the same outfit on, okay? Same outfit, different content. Y'all already know the vibes. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Keisha with 3 E's. Y'all know what it is. But I'm not gonna ramble too much longer. Without further ado, y'all, let's hop right into the video. Let's go. Alright, y'all, so boom. I already got the Askkay pulled up. It is titled Played by a Frat Baller. It says, "Hey Kay, so this is a story about the time that I got played by a frat man. You can omit this, but he was a girl. As soon as you said you got played, I already knew what fraternity he was in. But I'm gonna let y'all guess that in the comments below. You could call me CC and you could call him DB for dirty bitch. Okay, period. Alright, so during the summer before junior year, I was in my home country. In your home country, visiting family before the new semester started. And I had been home for about 2 months of that summer. So just 1 month before I leave to go back to school, I get a message from DB on Facebook. He goes, "You live in such and such?" He's referring to the state where I go to school. And I'm like, "Yeah." And hi. And then DB like, "Oh, my bad. Hi. I like you. And I think you look cute." Oh, dang. Straight to the point. He's from my home country and he lives in the same state as me, which is why he popped in my chat like that, LOL. Now, in my mind, the straightforward approach was attractive and I was blushing from that for real, for real. But I was playing with him low key. So I was like, "Me? But you don't even know me to like me. What is you even saying, LOL?" And he's like, "LOL, no, I mean, I like what I see and I would like to get to know you." So I said, "I like what I see too, but you look like you're mean, so I hope you're not." Then DB goes, "Give me your number. I'm going to show you just how nice I can be." Ooh, okay. Now, okay. After going through his profile and talking on the phone, let me give you the play-by-play of what this man is working with, LOL. He was 6'6", 310 pounds. Yes, 310, okay? I like that shit, okay? He was an offensive lineman. Is it called linebacker? Or is that for football? Never mind, y'all. Y'all know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, and she says for the school, but I'm not going to say the school. And I was very turned on by his voice. Nice and deep and smooth. After the call, we had made plans that when I got back to school, that first weekend, I'm back, I'll go visit him at his school. Mind you, he couldn't come to me because of football practice and fraternity responsibilities. He was the dean of his chapter, so that would interfere with him coming, so I understood and I went. Fast forward to that very weekend, I go to his place and it's surprisingly tidy. It did smell like weed, of course, because he was a smoker, but he told me he wouldn't do that around me since I expressed my sinus issues, which was enough to make me want to fuck him, okay? Please don't judge me. I'm not, girl. We was grown and I hadn't gotten something since I lost my virginity, which was a couple years prior to this. Oh, and it was a protected sex, LOL. He's a, you know what, remember? Okay, period. The sex was so fucking good, I couldn't even walk the next morning, girl. Damn. I love how y'all be skipping on the sex part. Like, I want to hear about that. Is that too much? I want to hear about that. Okay. So after this encounter, we decided to date exclusively. Yes, I know. So about 10 months into dating, I get this random call from my cousin. So fucking random. She says, "Yo, where DB?" I'm like, "He in Florida visiting family. Why?" Then she sends me a video of DB at Red Lobster with some girl, and she was so beautiful. Now, boom, insecurity show up. So I started blowing up his phone and no answer. So apparently DB had been messing around with a girl at my cousin's university in a whole different state. But coincidentally, she was the neighbor of DB family member that he was visiting in Florida. Like, what are the fucking odds? My cousin was friends with the girl and she posted the video to her Snapchat. My cousin boldly screen recorded it and that's how my cousin was able to show me. DB finally answers and he was so mean, just like I assumed from the beginning. He basically called me with the girl in the background of the call so he can give her confirmation that we were never together. He was lying to her to keep her and drop me as if I meant nothing. And she was laughing in the background, calling me a stalker and crazy and all types of bullshit. I'm thinking that's what he told her, right? So I got pissed. I was like, "Girl, if you want him to be your man, why can't you just take his word for it? Why you can't believe what he says?" Then she was like, "Girl, just admit it and get the fuck off his line." I said, "Boo, you dumb as fuck if you think I'm gonna lie for you to feel secure. You can't even trust him." Then I hung up on that note. Oh, girl, you could have came a little harder than that. You know what I'm saying? But okay. Like, you gonna believe him when he say I'm a stalker, but you can't believe him when he say we not together? Like, girl, make that make sense, please. Oh, I guess that's right. He called back twice and then I blocked him so that I wouldn't receive any more calls. My cousin had updated me a few months after and told me that they were still together, but my graduation time, they had split up because he cheated on her ass too. But it is what it is. To this day, I'm still not sure if I was the side or the man, but I'm leaning towards the side chick for sure. Anyways, girls, thank you for taking the time out to read my story. Girl, no problem at all, right? Like, are you the side or are you the man? I think that you were the side only because normally they be wanting to keep their main chick. So the fact that he called you to tell her that y'all wasn't together, I felt like you was more so the side chick. But girl, considering he was a, you know what, I think you kind of dodged the bullet. So now let me not do that to that fraternity. Let me not. But girl, I'm good. Listen, you win some, you lose some. It's so unfortunate. Like, I hate when dudes try to play us. Like, just keep it real. We in college, so if you didn't want to be with me, why you just ain't let us, be sneaky links or friends with benefits? Like, why do y'all get in relationships just to cheat? And that's just so dumb to me, girl. All right, guys, I'm going to read one more Askkay. Okay, so this was titled Almost Doesn't Count. Hey, K and K stars. Hope y'all doing well. Let me start by saying I love your story times. Listening to your stories put the fire under me to start my own YouTube channel. But I have a fear of sharing my personal business and I'll get disgusted with myself. Like, why did I just post that? Let me delete it. LOL. One day I'll get over it and do the dang thing. One day. Okay, so boom. This story is about how I almost bagged the rapper. The story takes place in 2019. So one night I'm scrolling IG like I usually do. I see a popular Florida rapper has a concert in my city. I didn't even know the man was out of prison. Anyways, my girls and I decided to go. We got fresh as fuck, hair done, nails done, everything did. Hey, so now fine as hell. So we get to the concert or whatever and we party it up. 1:30 rolls around. This is the time he's set to perform. The lights in the back where I was standing came on and everyone has their cameras out to film his entrance. So I pulled mine out too. A fine ass short, light skinned man with a low cut and bright blinked out smile walked in just looking happy to be there, LOL. The man looked dead at me and winked. I smiled back, but still looking for the rapper. Let's call him WAP. I saved the snap and started recording again in hopes to catch the rapper. Meanwhile, everybody going crazy like they see him. So I'm like, whatever, go to the stage and wait for the performance to happen. The beat drops and guess who the dang rapper is? The fine ass man with the mouth full of diamonds. Girl, I'm shocked because I remember him by his dreads. But then it clicked, the man just got out of prison. Duh, such a slow moment, LOL. So you sitting here waiting for the rapper and the rapper was already on stage. You didn't realize it was him because he cut his dreads off? So this man doing his thing. I'm singing the two songs I know front and center. I don't listen to rap music, let alone his music. So I was just standing there looking crazy, just recording. He smiles at me and I smile back. After he performed, it's 2:00. So the lights come on and it's time to go. Now when this happened, I like to be the first out the club into my car because for one, I don't club like that and it's known to get active out here in my city. And I don't want to get caught up in here. Period, girl. But this time I decided to be a groupie, shaking my head. He was standing at the edge of the stage with his back to me, taking photos with the other fans. So I lightly pulled his hand to catch his attention, but I knew I wanted to bag him. So I did it in a cute but secure way. He turned to look down at me and smiled. He said, "What's up with you?" I replied, "Not too much, but do you have time for one more photo?" He was like, "Yeah, just one more. Come up here." So he had a member of his team lead me up the stairs. We took about 3 photos. Then he asked me, what are my plans after this? So I'm like, oh, I'm going home. Why? He chatted a bit, then he asked me to put my number in his manager's phone. He also told his manager to call just to make sure it was the right number. Then he goes on to say, if you don't hear from me, make sure you call. You got the number. We hug and he leave. Okay, so a few days, about 4 goes by, and I tell my homegirls about what happened, being as though they left me in the damn club. And they were excited, talking about, girl, call him right now. Come on, call him. You might just bag him. So I called, and the manager answers. We chat, and he told me Watt will call me in an hour or so when he's out of the studio. Cool. He calls later in the afternoon, and we're FaceTiming every day since that day for hours. A few weeks go by when I let him know I'll be in his city getting a tattoo and that I hope I can see him. So we set it up. I got my tattoo and I rushed off to my man house. Girl, not your man. He opens the door after I text him, letting him know that I was there, and he gives me a hug. God, this man smells so good. I could stay in his arm forever. So as I walk into the kitchen, all I see is pounds and pounds of that, you know what, that green being bagged, money in BB guns, okay? on the counter, I instantly get uncomfortable because, baby, what you doing? Why is all of this out in the open while I'm here? I brush it off. As I sit down, he asks if I smoke, and I say no. So me, his homie, and him chatting it up, and we getting to know each other more. I'm having a good time and cuddled up with him, but it's getting late, so I leave. We're back to texting, FaceTiming every day again. So a week goes by, and he asks me to come chill with him at the studio. I get up, get dressed to the T's, and head to see my man. But instead of a studio, it's a big, nice house full of dudes. Instantly, I'm uncomfortable because what the fuck I look like being around a bunch of dudes. Thankfully, I dragged my homegirl along. I let him know I'm inside. He said take a seat and he'll be out. The room he's in is the studio and the door is open. I'm nosy. So as I walk by to get to my seat, I take a peep inside and what do I see? A dang female. But still, I wave and I continue on to my seat, annoyed though. So I'm there for about 30 minutes and I watched a tall, slender woman with green hair and bright makeup that was in the studio room when I smiled at her. Being as though I'm a little nice and I don't want to be rude. I mean, the girl was staring at my face. But when I spoke, she mugged me. Strike one. I was just like, ooh, okay then, sis, and played on my phone while talking to my friend. While she walked to the back, she went back into the studio and I heard her ask, that's your little girlfriend or something? And then he replies, just chill. And this hussy laughs like he just told her the greatest joke known to mankind. Strike two. We're sitting in the room, so I hear everything, so I'm getting annoyed. And my homegirl in my ear on some, what the fuck is that? What's taking so long? Why you haven't said nothing to him about her yet? Matter of fact, ask him who the fuck she is. So I text him and ask, how long will you be? He replied, give me 20 minutes and I'm out. So I hear this girl flirting with my man and they're giggling. Now I'm pissed. And my girl finally got in my head about who the fuck this woman is. And that's getting all of my man's attention. So I text him, who is she? And he texts me saying, not you. Now, I didn't know what he meant by that, but I took it offensive. And my girl said, oh, he playing with you. Let's go, girl. So I packed up my stuff and left. He texted me telling me that my attitude is bad and I needed to change it. Girl, no, he didn't. And he also told me I'm cut off. Mind you, this is my first time ever showing my attitude. So what the fuck do you mean? We argued the whole time I was heading back to my city. I thought I'd just let it blow over. Girl, I text this man phone after a few days. Guess what? I'm blocked. Girl, he said your attitude was bad. So nah. So I'm like, to hell with him. Went on with my life. Then a month or two later, I got drunk at the club and jumped on his DM on Instagram on some I miss you shit. He was telling me he don't like how I did him that night. And I was like, okay, I'm sorry. Let me make it up to you. Girl, no you didn't. No the hell you did. You know what this man told me? Nah, I'm good. Oh, not the curve. I feel bad, friend. Not the curve. That's the worst thing to kind of like get curved. Like, damn. I'm sorry, girl. My feelings was hurt only for a little while. I put myself together to forever forget him and headed home to my boyfriend. Yes, I said boyfriend. Oh, so yeah, you get what you deserve. You out here trying to get sneaky links. You got a whole dude at home. Go get that. Go get that cootie mama than him. You trying to give it to the rapper that's out here playing games? Go give it to your boyfriend. What you doing, friend? But this is how I almost backed the rapper and how I lost him just as fast as I got him. But almost doesn't count, and you can't miss what you never had, LOL. Sorry if this story was too long or my grammar is bad. Nah, boo, you actually did a really, really good job, so I appreciate that. But yes, girl, listen. You getting your karma because you shouldn't be out cheating on your man. Why is you out cheating on your man, homegirl? Come on now. You should have broke up with your boyfriend first if you want to go be with the rapper. I guess you wanted your cake and eat it too, huh? But yes, y'all, that is the end of her story time. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Make sure you guys comment down below what you would have did in this situation. As always, please be respectful. Double check to make sure you are subscribed and y'all already know. Until next time. I'll see you in my next video. Peace.